We were born to be more than conquerors, overcomers in every area of our lives. And we have a method by which we can deal with the adversities of life, particularly things that deal with deception. I want to speak to you of how to overcome satanic deceptions. He knows that he cannot truly overcome the Almighty, but he will come to you, perhaps even at some of your weakest moments, to try to see if he can get into your life, if he can do anything to throw you off track. And he doesn't come without deception. So when we speak of the word, we look at the Bible in the book of Matthew, chapter number 4, verse 3 through 9. We will see an occasion of discussion with the Messiah, who is our example, to show us what we need to do. All of us need to do when we have come under satanic approaches and deception. He's never going to come with the truth. He's going to always start with lies. And so here he is coming to the Messiah, one who's never sinned, one from every day of his life, never missed it. But yet Satan came to him to try to deceive him. In Matthew chapter number 4, verse number 3, and coming near to him, the devil, the accuser, said, if you are the Son of Elohim, speak that these stones may become bread. But answering, he said, it has been written, man shall not live by bread alone. And then he drops a bomb on him, a word that would take your life to another dimension every day. But on every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahweh. That's how we live. We don't live by your words. We don't live by your deception. We don't live by trying to get over it, attempting to find some scheme, try to circumvent the Almighty. The Almighty reveals a secret, but by every word comes out of the mouth of Yahweh. That's how we live. The enemy wants you with his deception. He wants to use your thoughts. He wants you to get over into your thoughts. And he wants you to think. He wants you to wonder and ponder. You cannot defeat him by thinking. All you do when you begin to think, when you address him, is worry. So don't try to defeat him by thinking problems out. You defeat him by speaking to him directly what Yahweh has said. He says, man shall not live by bread alone. So he's speaking to him in reference to that which was written. What has been written concerning the situation that you're facing? It's always important to realize that if you do not speak the words of Yahweh that have been recorded in the Word, in the Torah, in the Psalms, in the prophets, in the New Covenant, if you do not speak those words, you have no defense. He won't just come to you once. He'll continue to come to you until he realizes that this word that you've been meditating on, that you've been thinking on, begins to bring trauma to him. You want to get on his nerves? You begin to speak what Yahweh says. And when you speak what Yahweh says, that is a weapon that will cut him. You want to cut him? Just speak the word on it, because the word is sharper than any two-edged sword. You can't think him. You can't worry. You can't get full of anxiety, because that does not intimidate it. So you must follow the word, spend time with the word, because your day is coming when he's going to attack you. He's going to address you in some sort of way to keep you from whatever it is that the Almighty has for you. So you must understand that he's getting you to get away from that which hurts him. Speak the word. Take your dagger out. Take your sword out. Speak it to him. Speak. Do not think. For your thoughts will not bring change in your life. Worry will not bring the answer. But words out of your mouth that come from the mouth of the Almighty. Messiah is not speaking words of his own. He's speaking words that have come from meditating in the word day and night. Your day is coming that he's going to address you. He's going to confront you. He's going to try to bring you to a place of embarrassment. But when you speak the words of the Almighty, he knows. He knows. Those words are out on him. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. Depart from me to everlasting damnation. He's already, the Almighty has spoken the words that's going to condemn him forever. Not only him, but all those who follow him, and even the angels that fell with him. All we need is a word. You speak the words of the Almighty. You cannot speak the words if you don't spend time with the word, if you don't read the word, if you don't meditate in the word in times of trauma. Whatever's in your heart is going to come forth. So you can't expect to speak the words of the Almighty if you don't spend time with the Almighty, reading his word, thinking on his word, in your meditation times, every day of your life, every morning, starting your day on your knees with his word, recognizing him as my Father, sitting down with him, whatever way that's great for you, on your knees, thinking on him first, not on the anxieties, not on your frustrations, but on him. Just like the enemy wants you to walk away from the word, the Almighty wants you to use the word, and he sent his son, Yeshua, in order to show us how to do it. It is so wonderful to know that we have a great Father who's looking out for us. Even before we're born, he's there to protect us. Even before we even have our first words, he's there to be with us. And he even says, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. 40 days and nights in the wilderness without food to eat. And the first person who approached him is Satan, thinking that he can in some way cause him to disobey the Almighty. And all he does is says, I'm going to set us out for all people. If you want to defeat Satan, speak the words of the Almighty. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth. Well, where did that thought come from? Well, it came from the Torah. It's spoken in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter number 8, verse 3. Not only is that so, he spoke to him again the second time. And the next time he spoke to him, he began to speak from the book of Psalms, chapter number 91, verses 11 and 12. Joshua said to him again, it is written, thou shalt not test Yahweh, your Elohim. He was tempting him to throw himself down, to do something that he's not supposed to do something that he was not created for. Yahweh begins to respond through his son, Yeshua. It is written, again, not my words. And then he goes on and says, it is written again. Begins to speak again one more time. And he says, go, Satan. It is written. You should worship only the Almighty, your Creator. Satan had gotten so bold that he was trying to get Yeshua to bow down and worship him. You see, that's his little secret agenda. He tries to get you to obey his word, because when you start obeying Satan's words, you have just bowed down to his desires for you. And his desire for you is to steal from you, to kill you, to destroy you, to embarrass you, to do whatever he can to try to make you look like you don't know your Heavenly Father. But your station is in life is realize that there is a word that he asks for you for every confrontation that you have with Satan. And he says, that's how you live. Man, I've sent my son to you to show you how to overcome your worst enemy, your worst demon, your worst problem, your worst situation you have in life. I don't care what it is. I don't care how long you've been in it. If you spend time in his word and speak his word, not think it, but speak. I say to you, Satan, what has been written. Don't make up words. Don't begin to say things that you don't know anything about. He's not afraid of your words. He's intimidated by the words of the Almighty, because the words of the Almighty has been established to last forever and ever, and they are your weapons. Weapons of the word of the Almighty. I thank the Almighty for giving us weapons, giving us a defensive weapons. The word of the Almighty gives you a shield. He gives you a helmet of salvation, sword of the Spirit. He gives you defensive and offensive weapons against Satan, who comes against the Almighty. So think about this. You're never alone. You're in a warfare. And that warfare means that you have defense against him by having the word in your mind. Defense against him by having love in your heart. Defense against him by meditating in the word day and night. Being slow to speak, quick to hear, and slow to anger. You see, the enemy would like to attack you through your emotions. He would like to attack you through your mind. But when you begin to spend time with his word over many months and many years, whenever he comes, he's coming. But when he comes, never speak your words, but speak your heart, what the word has said about the Almighty and what the word has said about your enemy. All of them. Sometimes you must be slow to speak. You must be quick to hear and slow to get angry. But whatever you do, realize that he's giving you the power to always come out more than a conqueror by speaking and overcoming the satanic deceptions by the words that you speak out of your mouth, from your heart. Spend time in the word so you can always be ready for that time. I love you. And I want to spend just a moment just to pray. Father, I thank you for your everlasting covenant. Thank you for your divine protection. Thank you for knowing that you have trained us and you have ordained us for moments of confrontation with the enemy. And we know that you will never leave us nor forsake us. So no matter what everyone is going through, no matter where they've been, let them know that they will come out more than a conqueror, because you promised them, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Lo, I'm with you always, even to the end of the world. We thank you again, and we love you. If you have a moment sometime, we would like for you to just consider, give us a note. Let us know if this word has blessed you, and we appreciate you. Until we see you again, shalom, shalom, shalom.